rudimental ritualers, rudimental ritual. Welcome back. There's an intro for you. You've been working on the double windmill. Hopefully that's going well for you. We're going to move on to the three-stroke ruff paradiddle. It's labeled as that in the book, but I think the sticking pattern is closer to a paradiddle-diddle. So I'll label it as both. But if you're following along in the book, three-stroke ruff paradiddle is what it's called. Now the sticking pattern, I'm going to leave the ruffs out for right now, or the drags. The sticking pattern, you start with the right, and these are just plays as eighth notes, so you got 1 and 2 and so on. So kind of like that, but the pattern goes right, left, right, right, left, left, and then you switch to the left hand, so you got that third, and you accent the left, and then, so it's left, right, left, left, right, right, and then the same thing, you put that third on. So let me just show you how that looks just back to back. Right, left, right, right, left, 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 right, left, left. So that's the pattern. I would suggest working on that first before sticking the ruffs in there. Let me just show you what it sounds like over the feet. So essentially, for this pattern, kind of work through it to where you play a right, a left, a right, and a left. Because on the fourth measure, you're going to play that less than 25, you know, let's see, you're going to play a right one, or I guess in this case you're rough with the left, but... So let's just put that together quick. Let me show you without the ruffs in the initial hand pattern, and then I'll play on the fourth measure the less than 25. And less than 25. And then you go right back into the pattern again. Now, the reason we do 3 at the end is because you're putting a ruff right before that accent. So that's why you're switching hands. That way you can get to play a ruff between each one. So let me show you what that sounds like without the feet. So remember on the double windmill I had you put a ruff before going into that, before hitting the 1. This is why I had to do it. So I'm going to start with a ruff onto the right hand pattern, and then I'll tell you to keep an eye on when it's coming up for the left, and then I'll play through and play the less than 25 for you. So here we go. So. Here comes the less than 20. That flattened out a little bit. But be sure, I guess one way to make sure you're doing this right is when you're doing the 3s, be sure to keep them going as straight eighth notes. So you got that, that, that. So you could just work those 3 notes if you wanted. So left, left, right, right. So that's one way to get it down. So work that out until you're feeling comfortable with it. Here's what this whole sequence sounds like with the feet. And essentially, you play through the 4 measures twice. So I'll play it a little slower, then I'll play it a little faster, and you guys can get to working on that. So. There's the whole pattern. I'll play it a little faster so you can kind of hear it up to speed, and you guys can get to working on it. So, let's see. put a little skip there at the end. You can ignore that. So, there you go. That's the three-stroke ruff Paradiddle. More of a Paradiddle-diddle hand pattern. Well, I can show you that quick. Here's the reason why you call it a Paradiddle-diddle. Just so you know how you can say it as you play it. Paradiddle-diddle. Paradiddle-diddle. That's for those of you who have never played a Paradiddle-diddle before. But get to work on that, and then we'll be back for a four-stroke ruff Paradiddle, or Paradiddle-diddle as the hand pattern goes. So I'll see you then. Get to work.